How much confidence do you have heading into 2023?
Great, thank you, and good morning. Yes, we have about 86% of our market in these end markets, which are much more robust, much more resilient. And so whether it's aerospace and defense, industrial, automotive, comm infrastructure, data center, all of those continue to be strong, and all of those remain strong as we look into the first several quarters of next year. The only area of weakness is in consumer, and there our exposure is dominated by consumer appliances, which are slower, but like all of us, when something breaks down at home, we still need to replace it. There's still a pretty good replacement market, even in consumer appliances.
Right. You mentioned also your own inventory build. You went up to 139 days of inventory, up 12 days from the quarter before, and you say that's okay, but we've seen inventory whiplash happening, mainly driven by the consumer in other areas of chips. We saw it from Intel, then AMD, most recently Qualcomm. How can you be sure that your customers aren't doing some of the same things that you're doing, building up inventory, and then as the economy slows down, they're going to push away from the table and say, no more, please, for a while?
We have been under shipping demand for quite some time. Even in September, we left behind more demand that we didn't ship than we did ship. So opportunity for inventory growth at customers is not that high. There could be some of that that's going on. Our inventory largely grew in materials and work in progress, not so much in finished goods. And our inventory is in products that have 10, 15, 20-year lifetimes. So the obsolescence risk is very low in our inventory.
I know on the call you talked about some of the variability in lead times, and I wonder if you've seen this much variability across vertical silos in your experience in the industry.
No, we're going through an unusual time. There are parts of the market which are getting more imbalanced. There's lots of the market that we're in that is still imbalanced. And so our lead times are all over the place, but we still have many products, certain capacity corridors where the lead times are very long, others on which we have started to make improvement as we can see better line of sight to capacity.
Hey, Ganesh, it's Deirdre. I wonder how you're thinking about your China business in light of rising geopolitical tension, the export restrictions. You still have an R&D team there, correct?
We have almost no R&D there. It's very small. But China is a big market for us, as for most of the semiconductor companies. Most of the restrictions so far have not had a major impact on Microchip, and including some of the more recent ones, which have been aimed at the very high end for artificial intelligence chips. Now, to the extent those systems don't get built and they have something from us in power management or otherwise, we wouldn't ship as well. But by and large, we've been able to cope through the many different restrictions over the last year plus and navigate, including some of the restrictions from all the way from Huawei, where we redirected all of that material and have other customers and other sockets to fill it.
Ganesh, what are you doing on costs as it relates particularly to headcount right now, and what's your strategy in this environment for M&A, where at the moment you appear to be better positioned than some of your rivals and peers?
So we're continuing to be cautious with costs, but we are hiring. We have a number of open positions if anyone goes to our website. We have always been careful with how we do that. We don't go overboard. We don't like layoffs with what we do, so we are cautious. And then we bring them on, and we have long-lived employees in terms of their tenure at Microchip. You had a second question, I'm sorry.
M&A.
M&A. So, we have executed M&A since about 4 years ago, the large M&A. Over 10 years of time, we did that. We grew scale. We grew our product lines. And really, the benefits of that are what we're seeing in the last 2-3 years is we're bringing the power of the portfolio into getting substantial portions of a customer's design, bring more complete solutions to them. We have done small M&A, and we continue to do that. That's very targeted, pinpointed certain R&D, certain markets, usually small teams, 15, 20 people kind of teams. And we will keep doing that. And there's probably going to be more opportunity in the next year as the environment for funding for these smaller companies gets harder. Yeah. We could find better opportunities for M&A there.